For our last 5 nights in Vietnam, we based ourselves in Da Nang, but we couldn't help but take a day trip to nearby Hoi An. Little did we know we'd end up coming back 3 days in a row. Here's our honest, unfiltered experience of Hoi An. Well, we've been in Hoi An for about 5 minutes and already been approached by multiple people, so that's a little different. I totally got suckered into the fruit ladies, you know, the ones that carry all the fruit, and she kept saying, picture, picture, and I said, no, thank you. And then she put her, I don't even know what they're called, I'm gonna have to look this up, the thing that they carry all their goods on, and it was way more heavy than I ever could have imagined. So ended up buying some bananas and some oranges from her for $4, which is way marked up, but that's okay, she worked the hustle. We were also approached by a woman named Lee. Her and her sister have their own, Jimmy's just doing the drone right now, they have their own tailor shop, and that is something we wanted to look at today. They actually have really great reviews, 6,000 5-star reviews, so I think we will end up going to visit her shop. Like many visitors, we went for the tailoring. We chose Ba Ri Tailor and ordered a suit, a dress, 2 men's shirts, and a skirt. They took our measurements, we picked fabrics, and were told to come back the next day for fittings. The whole process is fast, 24 hours, which meant repeat visits. On our first day, we spent more time exploring the Hoi An Old Town area, and for us, it was fine. Pretty? Yes, but something didn't sit quite right. One thing I can say for certain is Hoi An is not for us. It's just not. You know how you get a feeling for a place right off the bat and you're either like, yeah, I like this, or no, I don't? I'm afraid for us, we've fallen into the latter with Hoi An. At the time, I didn't have the words, but looking back, I think it was this. I felt like a walking dollar sign, not a person. It's a strange feeling when a place that's beautiful on the surface doesn't feel genuinely welcoming underneath. Still, we were already committed to coming back, so we tried to explore more, this time by bike, hoping to connect with the place in a different way. Today we're heading back to Hoi An so that we can get fitted for our clothes. They made them overnight, which is crazy, so today we'll do some alterations, any changes that need to happen, and we should be good to go. Jimmy was up first to get fitted for his custom suit and pink top made to match my dress. Next, I tried on a wrap dress that was made for my youngest brother's wedding. After a few adjustments, I was happy with the fit, and I have to say, the staff was really accommodating. So that went well. Hardly any changes or alterations for me. I needed to have a bit of a longer zipper on one thing. Jimmy's got a few alterations, and he found another jacket and pants set, so they're gonna work on that today, and then we should be able to pick everything up tomorrow. We made time to see the sights, like the must-see Cow Pagoda, which you can also walk inside. We mostly enjoyed getting away, along the water or walking through the streets to see what we can find. Pagodas, ponds, and statues celebrating the new year of the snake. Having the motorbike helped us to see more of the area faster. On the second day, I started to appreciate more why people like Hoi An, with its cutesy lanterns and bright yellow facades. While it was nice to take a ride through the streets and over the bridges, it still felt difficult to see the day-to-day local life. Hoi An is lovely, almost too lovely, like a stage set that's been carefully arranged for visitors. No doubt many people find that charm irresistible, but for us it felt curated rather than lived in, polished but hard to connect with. Now, since we came back for our fitting today, we decided to spend a bit more time in Hoi An. We have the motorbike now, so we're able to move about a bit faster, and I can see that when you get to some of the calmer areas, it's nice, it's cute, there's loads of restaurants, it is very walkable. I was trying to reflect back on, what was that feeling that I had yesterday, kind of that initial gut feeling about this not really being a place for us, and I think it just comes down to the fact that there's a lot of people in a very small area, especially, you know, congregating around the riverfront, which has most of the things that you want to see. So naturally, a lot of people are going to be there, and it just felt a bit less, I don't know, authentic to me. I can see that if this is one of your first stops in Vietnam, then it could feel really nice with the lanterns. It's very colorful. Everybody speaks English. There's a lot of Western food options here, so I can see how people can be drawn to it. But I think for us, we've been in Vietnam long enough now. We've been to some of the more authentic, smaller towns that I don't really feel like it's an experience that we're missing out on by not being based in Hoi An. We're really happy with being based in Da Nang. I feel like there's more to do. I really love the promenade along the ocean front. You know, we like to get out, we like to walk around. You can walk around here, but you just have to watch out for all the other people and the bikes and the scooters and the cars and whatnot. So it felt a bit less relaxing until you get further out to some of the quieter areas. All of that to say, Hoi An isn't bad. You know, we've enjoyed being here. We're gonna be back one more time since we have to pick up our belongings tomorrow, and we'll probably spend a bit more time. We did return for a third day, and by then we had our fill. My favorite place was probably the local market, which if you've watched any of our other videos isn't surprising.
Oh, poor guy.
Prices aren't as cheap as you might expect for Vietnam, especially in Old Town Hoi An. Our total for a custom dress, skirt, three-piece suit, men's shirt, tie, casual top, jacket, and chinos came to $638 USD. The quality was good and the turnaround was fast, under 48 hours, but it was still more than we anticipated. If you're on a tighter budget or want to compare, get quotes from at least 2 or 3 tailors before committing. You might be somebody who prefers Hoi An if you're looking for a lot of nice picture moments. There's a lot of the typical yellow buildings here in town. There are, of course, the lanterns and the river that runs through town. There's lots of cutesy little shops. It feels very Instagrammable, so you might really enjoy being based there for that. Or if it's early on in your Vietnam journey and you want a soft place to land that still feels like it looks a bit more ancient, old towny, then I think that you might like this. Da Nang, on the other hand, might be better for those that want a bit more space to spread out, more space to roam and go and see and do things. You can just walk miles down the beach, you can walk miles down the river, you can do the beach side, you can do the city side, you can do the little park with the mountain at the end if you like that. So for us, I feel like it offered more accommodations at the levels that we wanted. We were able to find more local food, local bakeries, not just mobbed by tourists, which we appreciate. And yeah, I think it's just been a nice choice for us. At the end of the day, only you can make your own decision. I can't tell you what would be right or wrong. All I can say and share is our own experience, and for us, we've been really happy in Da Nang and visiting Hoi An nearby.